Alright, we are picking up where we left off, doing some tasks.
Hey.
Oi.
Okay.
Huh?
Please help.
July 30th.
Let's give it a shot.
16 days.
All right then.
Let's go.
Those are the ones I will always do first.
I'm in it.
Coordinate.
Talking nonsense, What? That's terribly unfair. Can hardly believe such.
Oh, two things in the mausoleum.
If so, let's give it a shot.
The same deadline.
Okay then.
All right then.
Let's go.
I think the bounties are shared between.
Look at that.
Look. Yep.
Yeah, you gotta take more. I think Catherine's is all connected to the bounties you do.
All right then. Where to?
How many days do I have until the
What now?
road's cleared? One. Legit just one. Last day in March, yeah. But then I have a few days to get. I need to do. I think the best thing to do is honestly gonna be the mausoleum.
All right then.
Days isn't a lot.
Let's go.
You'll get everyone's social link things probably.
Speaking of,
Should we go in?
Well then.
Doing, girly.
Oh. Let's do it.
We have
Let's
we have
see.
2 requests in here. 8 Kelly skulls and then.
stay present and focused.
Oh, that's not half bad.
Great find. Keep it.
Ow!
Whoa.
Let's take it and move on.
Let's push through.
Impressive. Your training has paid off.
I haven't crossed any skeletons yet.
Good one.
Whoa.
Too slow.
That's
Okay, those things just decide to pop out of the fucking ground. Yeah. The good news is everything is kind of underneath my level here.
Nice. You're gaining strength.
You want this?
Nice
I
find.
can get it without
Looks
too
like
much
it could be useful.
effort.
Hey, good one.
That was well done.
I don't mind make it easier on myself.
You can always toss it later.
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
Come on.
Impressive. Your training has paid off.
Yeah, nice work.
That was well done.
Look,
Ellie, it sounds like you're jumping. I need you to stop, please. Okay, I have to ask again and then we go to bed. Okay, but not on the bed, please.
How's that? Cat? Let's push through.
Impressive. Your training has paid off. That was well done.
oh, I think they see us.
Come on.
Three.
That's not half bad.
That was brilliant.
Our risk pays off.
Oh my god, guys, get out of the way.
Oh, I think they see us.
All right.
Our risk pays off.
Ooh, this is a nice room. Okay.
How about a break?
That's true.
Let's go.
All right.
Exemplary.
How's that?
I think we're gonna get many levels in here. Either way. Nice that I don't
Exemplary.
fight anything. We'll make it a fast dungeon.
Cat?
I knew you could do it.
That was brilliant. This is fast. No one's worse. Let's push through.
All right, we did it.
Not bad. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. You want this name? I can
Oh.
feel greater power
We
within.
did get something from that. That was a different kind of monster, though.
Nice.
Oh,
Draw steel. We are spotted. I imagine that would be of use.
I need more skellies to pop up. There's also another.
This is.
But
Gotta find the other half of the key. That'll probably lead us to our other bot or other thing. Are we? You only unlock it from the inside.
Oh, that's not half bad.
The other half the key.
I don't like this.
However,
Let's go.
Save point. Good because you can transfer between save points. I don't want to save, I just want this. The map.
Got it.
Which I don't know if you need to actually go in to get that. Okay, I think you did in Persona 5.
Come on!
I can feel the power coursing through me.
Okay. God, I hate when they get in the way.
Let's push through!
If it's useful, I say grab it.
Alright, how's that?
Great
so.
try. Keep it.
What do we need?
That should do it.
Skill.
Pretty bad. Nice work. Amazing. Great moves back there.
They noticed us.
Come on! Let's push through!
Yeah, nice work. Amazing. Great moves back there.
I don't think I'm gonna get any more mortar skulls.
What now?
The item. 8. Okay, we're all good on that quest. We just have to finish the other one.
Alright. Look at that.
Really?
If we still needed some.
That was brilliant.
We might not get level levels, but we're definitely gonna get
That will find a use for that.
job skill levels. Half of the key.
Exemplary.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
Okay.
Mayhap.
Be able to go finish this and do the other side of the quest now.
However,
Yep. I don't like this.
yeah.
Ugh.
What?
Wait.
I see. However,
Get ready.
Witness our strength. Faker. Rancor.
Light might actually work.
come forth, royal soul.
But his light one doesn't get a multi
By this
one.
power. Flare!
You hit their weakness.
I call upon
That's
royal
your
power
opening,
within.
Captain.
The power of light.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Commander! Shine!
Hulkenberg got them right at their weak spot.
Power of kings. Too much, perhaps? Too slow.
Magic Seeker. Light. 3 left. Let's do this.
No less.
I shall vanquish evil. Oh, holiness. Almost finished. Good one, Straw.
Alright, easy boss fight so far.
Let justice prevail. One remaining.
Now accept your fate.
Let's go. Flare.
Blood stuff.
Greater heights.
Not bad at all.
Excellent. I've
I'm
grown
eager
more
to see you use
powerful.
that.
I'm heading back.
Do kind of it.
What now?
Very often. They don't give you very much, but
Let's
like,
call it.
you don't want to walk. Which is usually the reason that I use them.
Oi. Excellent.
I see now. No kidding. Mission accomplished.
Thank you.
What do you think? Understood.
See if I can turn in that quest tomorrow, and then we're getting through some social links too.
Speaking of,
The deadline is... Now then.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Right.
Rolls, I can't.
But... why? All right, then. Where to?
Let's go.
And then I'll start trying to figure smaller ones I can get done.
oh, what they say.
Got a minute?
Talking nonsense,
Oh, thank you.
What? What?
Really?
Thank you very much indeed.
Mission accomplished.
All right. I'm off.
Like search for ink.
Mister. That's why.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hold on.
By the way. So. Yeah.
Not for a while yet.
Papa. That's why. Oh.
You can do other things. It doesn't have to be
In
fighting.
that case,
Huh? Okay. Wow. Really?
I feel like 5 is going to be a lot of the turning points where we have to do like big things.
if so,
Huh? Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, I feel like 5 is where you have to do like a big little quest. Big quest for them. Instead of just talking to them.
What you want to know?
Okay, his was available one night, now it's not.
Hello.
That's.
Ho-ho.
No way!
Ta-da!
What?
Oh! Eureka!
Okay.
Thank you.
Even so.
what?
Yeah. Goodness.
Aw, that's cute though.
Ah,
I think he's just trying to have fun with you.
rather. Yeah.
Right. However,
That's...
thank you. We're in this journey together, what?
Ooh, enemies take damage. Oh, that's a cool. This is related to the.
Speaking of... Right then.
Find out where the next relic is.
This one's important.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance. So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted. We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martira. They might not even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now. With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing.
Well, the only reason this competition is going on is the church thought it would work in their favor.
For now,
None of us had to participate. Which is why we're doing, even though we didn't come out with a head, actually works because it helped. Which is technically what Luis is doing by killing humans as well.
Particulars packed?
All that remains
He's
is
showing
to
that
ride
his
to
power is
Oceania
enough
with
to keep
pride in
people
our
safe.
hearts.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, we're off to the races, what? Oh, Barden's given me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. About time I got some sleep. Heis, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
What is he dreaming about?
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
With friends like these.
And you can have my bed, I don't mind.
Now then.
Whoa! Oh, hey!
Ha-ha! Tally-ho then.
Getting there early might be good.
Leaving
We'll
behind
be like a day
the
early
old
anyway.
castle town stricken by tragedy, the Gauntlet Runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their destination, Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania. A world unknown to them. What will they accomplish? Acclaim? Or...
What to pick?
What am I missing? I need to get these worked on, but I think it's just 3? Okay, not bad. I'm gonna go check out this little book thing.
This? Understood.
Nope, no, that. I hate that when the box is done, it doesn't need a click. Northwest of Brilehaven. I need to level up right now. Imagination for stroll.
All right then.
Right back.
go.
Isn't that... Hey! Later! What's that? Oh, yeah? Right?
All right.
The party sets off for Martira. As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The anticipation that follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
Oi! Speaking of... The breeze feels nice.
But...
What now? Hey. That reminds me. What's more? Yeah.
Oh, I totally forgot this was muted. My bad, guys. I
Oi!
think the only thing I mentioned was how she did mention if we get stronger, we can go out at night. And that
Now then.
the last one almost hit the imagination thing. This thing for Stroll.
Imagination.
Oh, I can go do his quest
Why, that...
when we get to the next town, of course. Okay.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That reminds me.
Speaking of...
You can just level up anything that we kind of want. That's not what I was trying to do.
Hey.
I think courage is getting closer to. Whichever ones I need to level up, and then we'll get there.
However... Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
About to hit its level 3. Oh, that was a little bit gay, buddy. I love it, though. I like spending time with you too, Stroll.
Nura speaking.
The city ruins come to view. This place once flourished through the excavation of magla crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brilhaven. However, the promise of strong magla drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. And with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
It's pretty. Wow.
This is...
No. Everything okay? Right.
I'm assuming this has something to do with his hometown, maybe.
That's why.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, cool.
Hey!
So,
He didn't draw a picture of that one.
Here.
Oh, he did.
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
They've never seen the ocean. I need imagination right now.
All right then.
I think that might be our only choice.
Let's head there
Can I
right
read
away.
at night? I'm reading all the other books. Liquids is one I'm suffering on, so let's just do that.
what's that?
Look at that.
Sure, but...
All right.
Or at least get them all, like, work on them equally.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
see.
That reminds me.
Okay, so find out what the butters are.
All right then.
By strange.
Let's head there right away.
Well met. All right. If so, I'd say that's why.
Right.
No.
Well,
Yes. True.
all right.
Getting there. Quite a few.
All right.
Gauntlet runner sighted!
Hey! Hurry it up!
Alright.
Certainly.
It's interesting she's just one of those level up as we go. Instead of, like, it's always interesting which ones are story based.
It's you! So we meet again!
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learn?
Ooh, big talk! Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen.
I'm
My people
always
are
confused when they're
suffering
gonna
as we
voice
speak.
act.
Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got? I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Scarlet Bird gets the glory, what? Let's have a spot of inventor's ingenuity.
Looks like you've
Now
done some.
accept your fate.
So have we.
Some darker arts.
I won't hold back. Wind.
That's nothing.
I call upon royal power within.
Oh, resistance?
With blade in hand.
Nope, it's fire.
Make
I
the
can
use
do
what I
that.
must.
You hit their weakness.
Nice moves, Heisman.
Why are you so strong, damn you? But this is where the real fight begins. Get ready to get stomped. Oh!
Oh jeez, can you stop hitting the ladies? The lady and the dude that's weak to your attacks. I appreciate it. I think I need to do that at this rate.
A tough one.
You are good.
Keep it up.
that we strive for.
No! Why? Why? I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
Not bad, if I say so myself. I admit,
I shall strive to use this
I
power
have retained
wisely.
my edge.
Nice to have these. It's until I haven't figured out what the job to put them on yet.
I've lost.
Hey,
Listen to me!
well then.
I'll make it happen. But... That's why... It just ain't right.
Let's change things.
Sure.
Let's do that.
Thanks.
Three means that I should be able to keep the brawler going.
A new power.
I'm not letting anyone die.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light.
I finished the
rise
job
to
I'm
seek out
on,
their prey.
but at this rate,
Meanwhile, the party rests
Garden
their
hasn't
weary
even given us
souls,
any levels, so
fatigued
I
by
think
the
I can go
long
back to
journey, under
the other one for a
protection
bit.
of the Gauntlet Runner.
What now?
Oh, that's bad. I do need to complete it. The next week. Not that far off.
All right then. Go.
What's that? All right.
Look at that.
Amazing.
I don't know if that's where you should be
Alright.
going, but
All right.
oh, I have a bit more too. Oh, I finished the book. Okay, cool. It gives extra.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I need to see what the other punchy one offers. Honestly.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain. Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Rhylehaven. It's been a while.
You've been before.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village. with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents, I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you're bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Brilehaven.
Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Brilehaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by
We still have maybe
magic
1 or 2 days
to
before the
coliseum
event.
contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the gauntlet runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
Wow! It's the ocean! Just look, there's water all the way to the horizon!
People seem to get along better in this city. Papyruses especially.
It's kind of like the capital, but totally different!
Yes. The city of water, Brilehaven.
Sancta Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far.
Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
Ah, would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a Skyrunner, though.
No, I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
Forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies.
Hi, buddy.
If it isn't the walking headache.
Well.
Stroll.
No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight. Come, Hector.
And that was?
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. Ah, I must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
I can't wait.
To stop for rest, surrounded by fine food, is an uncommon blessing.
If you're sure, Nearest, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Let's go do it.
Really?
This is a joy!
Actually,
What now?
he's currently on commander, and this is the one we need, I think, fully leveled. Is the second one. Have some time. It doesn't really give you much. Unlocking it wouldn't hurt.
Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I see. To greater heights.
Oh, this blooming heat.
Oh, there's more of his people.
Yeah?
All right, then.
Hey, mister.
Oh, you just do go from port to port.
Need a ride?
Let's try the merchants. I don't know if
Good
anything will be
choice.
open. It doesn't hurt to get some new weapons.
Well then, if you say you'll help.
But what is there to do now?
Okay? This is on set.
What now?
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
This is on sale.
Now then. 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 Yeah.
played. I can afford to get some more expensive stuff for a minute.
Ooh.
Understood.
Good.
Young man! Young man!
We've assailed.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Good.
Understood.
Ooh.
I can't get the gloves. That's okay.
We've assailed.
Now then. 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 Now then.
Ooh.
Good.
Understood.
Ooh.
Now then. Now then.
Alright.
Now then.
Set for the next part.
Young man! Young man! Oh, what a pity.
Blast this heat.
Really?
Give it a food, I say. Who else can it be?
Really now?
Beg pardon?
Here.
Aha.
Hidden District.
Say,
Whoa!
Yes.
Well, okay then.
Ridiculous. What do I do?
my, my.
Oh, this blooming heat.
What is it you require? Yeah.
He is designed pretty, so watch him be a fucking social link or something.
Oh, this blooming heat.
Hey there!
I see.
What?
Okay. You're threatening.
Hey!
I guess.
Huh?
I'm mean, we've been staying in inns like the whole time. I don't know why you're acting
right,
like that's the gonna be a weird one for us.
What do I do?
Enjoy your stay.
Kind of freaky.
Well, should have figured they'd be up.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a
He's like bugs.
insect.
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut.
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she would join us?
We have to trust her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the dais. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
What are we without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power.
Well, I mean, Luis has that, so if you're trying to go against him, that's not gonna work.
When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
I love you, Lord I love you forever!
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right.
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousant tribe at its head. Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command. Hear, hear, for Rousant pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes iron sharpened and our wallets open. Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coppers will be a head lighter. We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health.
Preach it, Katharina! You're just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid.
This whole race thing, I think it's so stupid how people are treating this like this race matters. Even if this race never occurred, it still wouldn't matter. They're all treating it like his not being here is affecting anything. He's still up there in like second, fighting for first. Like, he doesn't even have to participate. This is just the church trying to basically get points.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
I mean, it's not much better inside.
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
Woo! Next round's on Loveless.
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Always about that goddamn Luis.
I've been in the guard just as long as he has.
I wonder if Glodell's gonna become a friend of ours. It just doesn't seem like he likes
Quite a lively
Luis.
crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
Like, I wouldn't mind. Glodell has a cool design. I like him.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
Oh my goodness.
Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
By all means, let us try it.
Did she even look at it?
Why, tis delicious! The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
This woman can eat anything.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean,
I love that they,
wouldn't let
instead
us
of
fish
doing
up
the woman
anything
who can't
outright
cook
inedible.
tries to kill you, they did the woman that... The woman who could kill you with a sword will eat everything.
At least we'll die together.
Oh, well, I was the one who suggested fishing. Right. The noble thing to do is see it through. Ugh. It's rather slimy for my liking.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but If you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
'Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me. Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martyra, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
With a problem like that, I had to do something.
Well, the rest of the candidates had to find themselves a head for the lineup. Rather struck me when you all broke away from the pack so soon. So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you, all right?
That crier's an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
Good thing? Okay.
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums, but his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
Why talk us up so much? It's a weird thing.
Look at that.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The man's sloshed. Again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
Let's all stay calm, all right?
Ah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
What? My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a sanctoress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a bally thief in the night.
Oh my God, he's sad drinking.
Washing away her sins. It was more than a chap
Oh my
could
God.
bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves. In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
The fog, huh?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
Yes, I intend to.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the brave, is about to begin. Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne. At a later date, when the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
20? 'Tis a great many eliminations in but one round.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now,
I don't think we could judge that. I mean, it's so stupid. They're trying to find ways around the stupid King's Law thing.
Judges' table, starting with His and Her Highnesses of Oceania and Montario.
Oh, it's her ladyship. Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
And of course, we have the one, the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church, better known as the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills, presenting the lovely Lady Rella Cygnus!
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best in her field.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot. Hello, all. This city sure has, great seafood. And, well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them. Oh, I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania. Imagine, the mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister. Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
So she's a saint?
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin! First up is a respected gentleman of the church. Guido, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy.
A big fish.
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible. After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
A stand-up fellow, my good people. Strength and compassion in one package. He's got the crowd on his side right from the start. Now, is there anyone who can top this?
I can.
And we
Wait, this
have
man
a
walks.
challenger. Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Gladel, the Black Hound.
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human!
Where's your proof? Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel? Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Now, everyone.
Right, and that's kind of
let's have a
small
little
human head
composure,
compared to what we
please.
fought.
Candidate Gladel, we're very much obliged. You may step down. Now, on to the next.
More seafood. They both want this whole fucking theme of fish.
Jeez, is that thing? Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering. Such is the duty of those with power.
Who expected anything?
Okay, he actually made a good
His
play,
Eminence
though.
Borden is simply in another class. Suddenly, the critics have all gone quiet. All I hear is gratitude.
Borden's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
It's fine.
It'll be fine. If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what head we've got now. Thank you, Candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation. Ooh. Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our last is coming up now. This should wrap up our show. Now, if the last candidate, the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
Where's the head?
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martyra? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored
She
lady
came here
of the
herself,
church
buddy.
before these judges. This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
That's the infamous Heismay. The huge chief of all things.
This. After we saved your hide on the road.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping.
You let her talk? Jeez, shut the fuck up.
Should be
Let her
disqualified on
talk.
the spot.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all. You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martyra. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. and to feed it. I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd! Speak sense, woman!
Master Heisme is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Barden, captain of Martira's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martira.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
That's... well, that's quite a turn of events.
But we still could have brought the giant human
We
in,
have
I'm just saying.
our head, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unlike any we've seen yet.
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A sanctoress would never.
What will His Eminence Forden do?
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now, justice must be rendered.
What? Right here and now? Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve. O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please, lead this country armed with the truth.
I will. I promise.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, folks.
This poor dude.
Sometimes that's just how the curtain falls. If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming?
Those crazy kids have done it again.
That one has some, like, ulterior motive, and I'm so fucking curious. Oh, we jumped from 300 to 49. That doesn't... Does that get me up to the 20th? I don't know. I would assume so. I assume that's how this game's gonna play out.
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose. I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them. That's all we can do, really.
Not bad, pups. We were passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive showing.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand men, see?
And now you walk with a Ujif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe.
Fascinating. Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common.
Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
We only righted it wrong.
No. We only righted it wrong.
And you weren't afraid to make an enemy of the church to do it. It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Oh, loves, I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon, so stay in the city, would you? And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
Okay.
Master Luis? Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back as well.
This poor dude.
Damn it. What's so special about those fools?
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
It might be a trap. Don't get cold feet now. We knew going in that any plan to win his favor would be dangerous.
We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
How fares His Highness, anyway? He still fights?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
Engraved on his body, Jesus. Probably in the gauntlet runner.
Wouldn't that be inside his gauntlet runner? It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
Johanna, a backwater sanctuarist denies me my moment of triumph. She defiles the very church itself. Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion.
That is not what the competition is about.
To suggest
I mean, that's
that
what your
loyalty
idea
to
of the competition
church
about, but I don't think
is
that's
loyalty to the
following
state.
anyone could be.
I assume you have a plan.
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Fine footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right
will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church, and that they were ransacked from us in the course of history.
Your Eminence, on that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Ever at your service. You do not bow your head.
Oh, humblest apologies.
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint.
I love when they make like the Christian church like people just the fucking worst. Like Japanese people do a really good job
You
with
ought
that.
to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello, a word. Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was Luis's man. Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Night Prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Luis had a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. Let me know if you talk yourself onto Luis's craft, eh?
Right then. Let's be off to this Night Prowler.
Let's hurry.
Oi there! Well met, eh?
Wonderful.
This bloody
All right, then. Where to?
Oi! Oi!
Game's a good place to leave it. We'll pick it up in the next one. Bye.